Hello and welcome to another episode of Encounter. And today we're receiving on the set Sadhu Tyagvatsaldas Swami. He is a person who has dedicated his life to promoting the values of Sanatan Dharma, of service and also devotion. So he is here with us on this set. Welcome, Swamiji.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here with you.
So you've been promoting Sanatan Dharma, not in India, but across the world in many countries. Please tell us, what is Sanatan Dharma?
Sanatan Dharma and Hinduism, we can say both words are the same. Sanatan is like eternal. Sanatan means which has no beginning, which has no end. So Sanatan Dharma, mostly known as Hindu Dharma as well. Sanatan Dharma is a way of life. Because God is eternal, God gave His divine knowledge, and that knowledge spreads all around the world. And all the divine sages, they spread God's divine message in this world, in this universe. So that's why it's called Sanatan Dharma. Why we call it Hindu Dharma as well?
Yes.
Because, Persian people, when they came to India, so they had to cross the river Sindhu. And they could not pronounce sa. They pronounced her. And people who live opposite side of that river, that's called Hindu. So this is how Hindu word was created, it was coined. So yeah, Sanatan Dharma is eternal values, it's a way of life, it's a religion as well, but it's a way of life. Hinduism is also way of life, and we have to imbibe all those virtues in our lives. So sometimes we believe in Hinduism, we believe in Sanatan Dharma, but sometimes we don't practice Sanatan Dharma. We don't practice Hinduism. So you have to practice Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma.
So, like you said, Sanatan Dharma, Hinduism. So this is the word other people gave to what was being practiced in this side of the Sindhu River. This is the Indus River, right? And there's no beginning, there is no end. So there's no founder of Sanatan Dharma.
Yes. Yes, there is no founder of Sanatan Dharma. That's why it's called eternal.
So
God gave this knowledge,
Yeah.
and all the rishis, they received this knowledge, they
Spread
spread
it.
this knowledge.
just like you're doing.
It's our selfless service.
So yes, tell us about this selfless service, about spreading the Sanatan Dharma over the ages. Like you said, Sanatan, that was there, it is here, it will be here. There are other dogmas, other way of living, people believing, other beliefs that came, but it was here, it is still here. And the fact that promoting and spreading it across the world, is there a need? People wanted to go there, wanted to knowledge about the Sanatan Dharma. This is, you found it was necessary to go around the world and spread Sanatan Dharma values.
Yeah. So, as I said, Sanatan Dharma teaches us so many values. And everyone needs values like truth, honesty, compassion, devotion towards God, be a kind person, help each other. All these values, everyone needs it. So, wherever all the sages and sadhus and devotees they go, they talk about Sanatan Dharma. People like it because values are eternal. And if we imbibe all these values, we'll be happy, we'll be at peace, and everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants peace of mind. So for that, you have to imbibe all these virtues of Sanatan Dharma.
Yes.
That's why people accept it, people like it.
Now, we're talking about, like you said, the values. In today's world, people, are looking for peace, are looking for a way of life, like they want to be happy. And sometimes we say we go back to spirituality, but there's also religion. What is there a difference between religion and spirituality, or do they go hand in hand?
Yeah. Nowadays, there is the trend. Some people say I'm spiritual but not religious,
Yeah.
right? Spirituality is a soul, religion is a body, right? So, to become religious, you need spirituality. Otherwise, how can you perform rituals? How can you perform devotion? How can you serve selflessly? You need to have spirituality. You need to be spiritually pure. Only spiritually pure people, they can serve society, they can worship God. So, to be religious, you need spirituality. And to be spiritual, you need religion. Okay, religion is an organized divine structure. Some people say, I don't believe this. I want to just become spiritual, honest, I speak truth, I help people, I meditate, I want inner peace. Yeah, but at the same time, they have to understand that if you are spiritual and if you are criticizing anyone, that all these rituals are not important, all these religious people, they are not good, doing good. If you are criticizing, that you are not spiritual, because spirituality doesn't allow you to criticize. So spirituality and religion both go hand to hand. You cannot become religious without spirituality. You cannot become spiritual without religion.
Yes. Now, like you said, in religion, especially in Hindu religion, Sanatan Dharma, there are rituals when you do prayers. The water, the elements, you pray the elements, water, fire, and all what is in nature. Why are those rituals so important?
Yeah, it's a way of thank. Just as if you go to mall, you purchase the things, and when you go to the counter to pay, and you find that you have forgot your wallet, you have no money, and you look around, is someone there to help me? And you find your friend. Friend, he runs to you and says, do you need any help? You say, yeah, actually I have purchased all these things, but I have no money. Your friend says, oh, no worry, I'm here to help you out. And he gives you money. What will you say? Thank you. It's a manner, right?
Yes.
You must say thank you. So the same way, water is life. No? The air is life. This Panch Tattva, 5 elements, are our life. Our body is made of 5 elements. And outer 5 elements are important to survive. That's why we respect them. That's why we worship them. We worship them to say thank you, to give us life.
Now, let's talk about Sanatan Dharma, about Hinduism. There are many scriptures. The most popular we know is the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, the Puranas, Upanishad, the Vedas are there. And what is written, sometimes we hear people say Hindu mythology. So mythology is based around myth. So the scriptures, are they myths or reality that is misunderstood?
Yeah. So there are two words, mythology and history. Now mythology has two different meanings. Some people say mythology comes from word myth, that is mithya, that is false. But it's not like that. Yeah, if you have intention to say mythology and you are neglecting Hindu scriptures, then it's wrong. But in academic field, if they use mythology word, they want to say that ancient traditions, stories, all those things. Now, what is history? For history, there is Sanskrit word, and in Hindi also we use itihas. Iti, ha, asa. Iti meaning this is how. Ha means suchmuch, indeed. Asa means happened. This is what had happened in the past. That is called history. So our all scriptures are history. They are true. They are not imaginary stories. Ram Bhagwan was there, Lord Krishna was there, and that's why now we have Ayodhya and Kashi and Mathura. Therefore, we have a Kurukshetra. Therefore, we have a Dwarika. So it's a history. Okay, in few Puranas, there is no dates or anything, but places are there, like divine places, holy places. Okay, so if you use mythology word with good intention, that these are the traditional stories and knowledge, it's okay. But if someone uses this word mythology to spread such a message that Hindu scriptures are just imaginary stories, that's bad. All the Hindu scriptures, whatever is written in those scriptures is history, and the message is divine. Even today, this message gives us very good knowledge and wisdom to live correct life. So obviously, that's the history.
So it's all there in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Now, let's come to, like you said, people who are spiritual, religious, they believe in God. They believe that the whole universe was created by God. But we have scientists who say that we are the result of evolution. Like life started with the Big Bang, and then the small creatures came from water, then came to the land, the soil, and grew and evolved, and then we humans are at the top. And so there's a clash between that, this belief, and God that created everything. How do you clear that?
There is no clash between the two, because what is evolution? Is Darwin's theory. It's one thing develops gradually. It's evolution, and we have no problem with it because everywhere evolution happens. Even right now in our body, evolution happens.
Yeah.
Right, everywhere, evolution happens, and in our scriptures, we believe in creation, that God has created this world. So it's okay. Now evolution teaches us development gradually, and it teaches us, it gives us message of the process. Okay, but the philosophy of Sanatan Dharma gives us purpose. So there is no any animosity between the two. Right? It's just a philosophy. So evolution, this philosophy, or whatever Darwin or other people say or science say, so it's okay. It's just development gradually. And in our scriptures, they say, it's okay if you believe or not, because we believe in God, we have faith in God, and He is the all doer. Whatever He does is good for us. So there is no clash between the two. Yeah,
So each belief is on its
yeah, its
position.
own place. Yeah.
Now, in Hinduism, there's a lot of celebrations, like festivals like Diwali, we're celebrating Mahashivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Krishna Janmashtami, Ram Navami, Ram Jayanti, a lot of that. And all the time, it's about doing prayers, offering prayers, and also there is this part of celebration. And how do the two mix together and complement each other?
So Kavi Kalidas has written that Usav Khalu Manava, meaning people love to celebrate festivals. And festivals are part of life. Festivals gives us enthusiasm, energy. We go closer to God. So celebrating festivals is good, is part of life. And in every country they have their own celebrations, own festivals. But sometimes what happens, that we celebrate festivals, but we don't know the history behind it. We don't know the true glory of that festival. We don't know the message. So yes, we have to celebrate festivals with devotion. At the same time, we have to imbibe those messages in our lives. For example, we celebrate Nrsimha Jayanti. So Nrsimha Bhagwan, he killed Hiranyakashipu, he saved Prahlad, right? So we celebrate Nrsimha Jayanti. But what is the message? Message is become a true devotee like Prahlad. Don't get upset. The same way we celebrate Shivratri. At that time, we have to imbibe Lord Shiva's divine virtues in our life, like simplicity, like compassion, right? Because he drank poison for the world. So we have to be compassion, we have to be very honest, and we have to think about everyone. So this is the message. He is symbol of simplicity. He lives in Kailas, wears simple clothes. So he gives us very nice message. And when we celebrate Krishna Janmashtami, so we have to imbibe the virtue of pure devotion like gopis and all those they have. We celebrate Ram Navami, so we have to imbibe all the virtues that Ram had, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna had. So yes, we have to celebrate all the festivals with enthusiasm and devotion. But at the same time, we have to imbibe all those virtues in our lives. Then transformation happens. Then we go closer to God.
Swamiji, before you leave us, so you are very involved in service, in devotion, but not everyone has renounced the world. I mean, we all have families, we have people around us. How do we do service and devotion while remaining close to our families?
Okay. So in our Sanatan Dharma, there are four ashrams: Brahmacharya ashram, Grihastha then Vanprastha ashram and Sannyas ashram. So basically nowadays we see Grihastha and a Sannyas ashram. We all are sadhus, sannyasis, and we renounce our family, we renounce everything to serve society selflessly. And you can also do that living with your family, practicing all your sadhana and performing your all duties. You also serve the society, serve the Sanatan Dharma. Spend few time. First of all, practice. Read scriptures. Study thoroughly. And you pass on this message to your future generation. Because nowadays what happens, we love Sanatan Dharma, we love all these values, but we don't practice and we don't pass on this message to our future generation. So what is your selfless service as a householder? Doing all these your duties, you have to spend few time to read scriptures, go to the satsang, listen to discourses, try to imbibe all these virtues in your life. Our Guruvari Pramukh Sai Maharaj, he built more than 1200 temples all around the world. Why? Because he wanted everyone to go to the mandir and celebrate festivals and involve in the satsang, and all the children they can also go there, they can also learn. Now our Guruvari Mahan Sai Maharaj, he also builds mandirs and schools and gurukuls and hospitals. Why? Because he wants that all Sanatan Dharmi, all the believers in Sanatan Dharma, they should follow this Dharma, they observe all these niyams, vows, and they should give this divine knowledge and virtues to their future generation. So in this way, you can also serve the society selflessly. That, for example, we do. We go to village, home to home, hut to hut, different countries. By God's and Guru's grace, I have visited more than 30 countries in 31 years. And I have given more than 25 lectures. But I don't ask for fees. We are selfless. We don't want anything in return. We are not getting paid without salary, without any reward. We work day and night for the betterment of the society, to uplift human beings, to give this Sanatan Dharma knowledge to everyone. And if you have selflessness in your heart, then you are always enthusiastic and energetic, like us.
Sadhu Tyagvatsaldas Swami, so thank you very much for being here with us and for enlightening our viewers. And we thank you very much for that.
It was my pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
And dear viewers, thank you for watching. We'll meet you for another episode of Encounter next time. Goodbye.